everybody. As many of you know, Mark and Connie Kreuz recently went on a trip to Israel. So we asked Mark to share a little bit about what God did on his trip. We miss you. Be blessed.
We just boarded the plane in Israel for a trip home. And as I got myself buckled in, I was thinking, thank you, God. Thank you for all the blessings. Thank you for having your hand on this trip. Just what an incredible trip to be able to see where Jesus taught, where Jesus lived, where he was baptized, all those kinds of things. We were being sent home 2 days early, and we knew from the very beginning that at any point in time Israel was going to close its borders. They were going to send all the tourists out of the country. We were kind of hanging by a thread on that. For the first several days we did have a bus. All of us got together in buses, and then they decided that that was too many people together. So then we took cabs to places that we went. And then we had a day where they wouldn't let us leave the hotel. And then the following day we couldn't take cabs or anything, so we walked. We walked the streets of Jerusalem. And had we focused on man's chaos, that would have been possibly a very discouraging time, not knowing what places would be open, where we would stop for meals, things like that. But focusing on what God had to show us made it an incredible trip. Things like Connie and I baptizing each other in the Jordan River, looking down from Mount Arbel down to where Jesus taught, lived his life, his hometown, where he graduated the disciples. That was just all incredible. Man's chaos by no means was over. We still didn't know what we were going to do when we got to the United States 2 days early. We were going to land in Los Angeles. We didn't know if we were going to be quarantined or if we were going to be able to get flights back to Spokane to pick up our vehicle. The world had drastically changed, but it's good to know that God has his hand on it. God is in control, and as long as we focus on what God has for us to see and what he has for us to do, then there's a certain amount of peace and calm that goes with us. And I'm reminded that we need to live every day. Every day is a gift, and we don't know what the next day is going to bring. Man's chaos, the virus, or whatever it's going to be. But as long as we live each day for the glory of God, remember that God is the one that's in control.